Anybody home? Come on out, everybody! It's time to play!
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy, I just don't give a fuck! Smoking bars outside inside, and I wanna know what the fuck you're doing with my time!
Oh, I kick ass for the Lord.
What's up, you gothic-loving freaks, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have an awesome gothic flick to show off. Very atmospheric, very haunting, straight out of Italy. It is Massimo Pupillo's 1965 awesome flick. It is Terror Creatures from the Grave. And this one is fantastic, beautiful, black and white, glorious, awesome, haunting, atmospheric flick. That's a lot to say, but it is all those things and more. But let's get into it. Let's talk about Terror Creatures from the Grave. Terror Creatures from the Grave is fantastic. It's just got that gothic flavor that you love to see, and it really has an interesting story that does take a while to get going. But once it does hit its climax, it really does have a payoff and just a wonder to it that you really have to check out. But let's talk about the story, the summary of the film. It pretty much follows an attorney named Albert Kovac who gets a letter at his practice, but it's addressed to one of his colleagues. But the colleague stepped out, so he it's from a guy who wants to kind of go through his estate and stuff like that. So he answers the call and heads out to the country because he wants to. It's of utmost importance. So once he gets there, he meets two different people: a woman by the name of Chloe Hoff, and then her stepdaughter Corinne. And they don't know the letter. They don't know why that guy got the letter because the man that sent that letter to them, Cleo's husband and Corinne's father, has been dead for a year. So they don't know how the hell this was sent to him, how he got it, and who sent it out, but it has his seal and everything. So they're all confused. So he ends up staying the night there. But then that's when the story starts to unravel. You start hearing about there's a curse that's happening of these people that are dying in the town. And Albert puts it on himself to kind of investigate and see what's going on. Because he does start falling for Corinne, the daughter. It just kind of goes from there. But there's a lot of weird history to the mansion that they're at. It's this old, beautiful estate, but it's got a sordid history of like having plague victims buried there during the Dark Ages. And the guy that owned the estate, the one that died, that supposedly sent the letter out, he has like displays of like chopped off hands of plague victims, and the attorney finds this, I can't remember what the device is called, an Edison recorder or something like that, where he listens to what this doctor that used to live there at the house, he had like a obsession with like almost the occult and kind of worshiping these plague victims and stuff like that and wanting to be with them and control them. So it's a whole weird supernatural aspect to the film as well. But it's a really cool murder mystery where people keep getting knocked off and the attorney is trying to figure out how to stop the killings or figure out who is next. And that's when the story unravels more and he gets more of the picture opened up to him. But then it ends in a big supernatural kind of conclusion, which I really appreciated. Really loved the gothic kind of visuals that was thrown at the audience from there. Just awesome stuff all around that I wasn't expecting. And it, like I said, it does have a slow, gradual build up, but when it does get to that reveal, it is really satisfying, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, there's other players in there too. Like Barbara Steele plays the step mother character, I guess you can say, Cleo Hoff. And she's very mysterious. You don't know if she has something to do with her husband's death, but it's really, really cool. Her performance in general. She's just a very gothic lady. Everything she's in is awesome. Rinhoff is played by Morella Maravidi. She does a really good job too, but she's more of a damsel in distress, always freaking out over ghosts and stuff like that. And Albert Kovacs, played by Walter Brandy, he does a really awesome job of kind of pushing the story along and investigating everything that's happening. And there's also some other side characters, but one of the most notable ones is Luciano Pigozzi. He plays Kurt the gardener, so he's just got this, he works at the estate, but he shows up every so often. Total creep. You're creeped out every time you see him, but you know there's more to the mystery with his character as well. Just awesome. Like I said, the visuals really are beautiful in this one. The black and white photography is to die for. The estate that it's all shot on is very picturesque, very, very brooding and haunting. And it's all shot really, really with an expert eye by Pupillo. So it's just a really awesome film all around. If you love that gothic stuff, you like the atmosphere that Italian horror kind of brings to the table, especially in the 60s, definitely recommend this one. It is fantastic and intriguing. But guys, that's it for me. That is Terror Creatures from the Grave. Just a fabulous gothic Italian 60s horror flick that I really dug, and I think you'll dig it too if you check it out for yourself. But that's it for me. So hopefully you like that one. Hopefully you like what I'm doing here. And hopefully you guys like and subscribe and leave a comment below, because I love hearing from you. But that's it for me. So I will see you guys at the next Lucid Nightmare. Peace.